great town. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Grizzlies. They're sitting 8th right now in the early going. And, of course, there's the Spurs, 2 games back.
And, you know, for the Spurs, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they wanted to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
And we've all thought this. They're just a middle-of-the-road team. The last thing anyone in the NBA wants to be.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Hey, Kevin. Ja Morant put the league on notice his rookie season with spectacular play and a little jawing while he's at it. The Grizzlies rookie said, "I just play with the same chip every game," adding it's nothing personal. "I'm just having fun," he said. "My teammates and the coaches allow me to go out there, play freely, and do what I do." Kevin?
Thank you, David. And with a grueling season ahead, Steve, we're already seeing load management for a number of players.
I love that player health is #1 on everyone's mind. Minimizing injuries has become a focal point for this league. Just hope it doesn't affect chemistry at the end.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Clark in at the small forward position. And for San Antonio, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Murray out there with Derek White. And it's Derozan in at the 3. Now Murray. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Murray's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Spurs.
Given Murray's slight frame, you think physical defense would bother him more. It doesn't.
Brooks against White. Clark, the pass to Jackson. 4 on the clock. Back to Clark. And Pirtle sends it back. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And there it is for him.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Morant passes to Clark. And stolen by Murray. And a fast break now for the Spurs. It's tipped. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks has got the ball. And Jackson throws it down hard.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Murray outside.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Murray with it. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Morant. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. On the wing, Brooks, light covering. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
The sheer power at 220, maybe 230 to take the hit and complete the play. Dillon Brooks.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
What makes Dillon Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
Now here's Derozan. 17 points for him last game against Boston.
And you watch Derozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with Derozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Both good from the line that time.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Clark. Outside Jackson. Now here's Valanciunas. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
And so it's Derozan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
Two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
Here's Morant, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Jackson. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
5 on the clock, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Clark. Winslow against Derozan. The 9-footer's on the mark. Derozan's got 6.
The defense was all over him all the way, but Derozan has the vertical to simply rise and fire over you.
Now here's Valanciunas. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Down low. Here's Brooks. Misses off the right iron. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's White. Pass to Derozan. Second chance shot. Pirtle. It's good on the putback.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Morant. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's faced with. He averages about 31.5 points a game.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Basket good.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Brooks outside. Valanciunas finds Brooks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on White.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
First one falls for him. Rudy Gay's checked in for White. So he gets them both. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Derozan. He has 6. Spurs working the ball around now. Murray, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Now Murray passes it to Purdy. Gay outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Winslow against Gay. Winslow dishes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Murray following the score by Memphis. The pass to Gay. Over Brooks. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, I'll tell you, from mid-range, Rudy's shot mechanics look effortless.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Brooks. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Brooks misses.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And Derozan kicks to Aldridge. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And stolen by Aldridge. Murray with it. Pass to Purdy. Now Aldridge, guarded by Morant, lets it go with a 3. And Winslow pulls it down. Memphis trailing here. Morant outside. Outside Jackson. Gay against Brooks. That shot missing. Gay with the defensive effort.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Now here's Jang. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Anderson passes to Jang. Fires the 3. The shot comes out. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
They weren't aggressive on the glass. They weren't blocking out. That puts you behind the 8 ball every single time.
No good that time. Murray for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Gay misses. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Winslow, the pass to Jones, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul. San Antonio leading. And here's Mills. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
In one area, I don't think Derozan gets enough credit. Shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
Now here's Mills. His last outing, he had 8 points. Passes to Winslow. They could use a bucket. Now the pass to Melton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Here's Mills. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Gay outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Back to Wiles. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Gay. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
It's stolen by Johnson. And now here comes Gay leading the break. Mills can't hit. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. He lobs it up. Whistle blows if that's going to be a travel. And here on our 2K leaderboard, you see a breakdown of the best free throw shooting centers and power forwards over the past month. In the third position, Rudy Gay.
And a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line with them. I mean, that makes them very hard to handle.
It may earn them a little extra space because you don't want to get physical with these guys. They can make you pay at the line. Memphis
leading. Here's Winslow. Pass to Melton. 1:51 left in the first. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And here's Anderson from the arc. It's hauled in by Lyle. Spurs shooting just 35% to start the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Smitty, with Rudy Gay, the long-time NBA veteran, Father Time might have taken away what he once was, but boy, he still finds ways to contribute.
He does, GA. Rudy Gay isn't the same scorer that he once was. But what I love about it, he's actually playing the power forward position more later in his career. He can still fill up the box score and also add a lot of rebounding. His passing has been underrated for a few seasons as well.
That free throw good from Gay.
A really solid shooter once he gets to the line, and Rudy Gay has gotten to the line a lot in his career.
And both free throws good for Gay. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Jones the pass to Winslow. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Jang. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Unselfish basketball by Winslow. Always focus on the team's offensive success.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. Mills dishes to Gay. Pass to Lyles. Johnson with it. Beyond the arc. And Winslow pulls it down. Winslow's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Jones for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Slow-mo, even on the drive, Anderson has a tricky, old-school game.
The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First free throw is good.
We all know Kyle Anderson can do it all. Once he gets a little bit more consistent with the shot, watch out.
Both free throws good from Anderson.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Spurs trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lyles passes to Johnson. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it from 20. Vassell, no good. And so it's Memphis with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They just been the better team so far.
Here's Melton taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Gorgie Dang. Jones is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Melton in at the 2 guard. Passes it to Clark. He kicks it to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Clark. And stolen by Gay. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Vassell, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Spurs trail by 8. Now here's Mills. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Gay. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Mills. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Melton. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Good on the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. There's the pass to Lyles. Now Johnson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. White's checked in. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Morant. He's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. It's White on the wing, defended by Jones. 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. Here's Morant. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Morant's got his third basket of the night right there. Spurs trail by 14. White the pass to Gay. Now Lyles. Spurs passing it around. Johnson with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. The Spurs making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Gorgie Dang. Jaren Jackson comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Brooks subbed in for Jones. And he makes both free throws. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Morant outside. And then Clark slams it in.
Coming off the pick, Morant looks to pass, and he is precise with the location.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Johnson. Six to shoot. It's White on the wing. Shoots over Morant. No good off the back of the rim.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Brooks outside. He dishes it to Clark. Morant outside. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jackson kicks to Valanciunas. Brooks right side. No good. Shot missing. White with the defensive effort. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Getting his points within the flow of the system. White simply does what he's asked to do.
Morant surveying the D. Over to the wing. Clark dishes to Valanciunas. Clark the pass to Morant. Shoots over White. Tips it, and Clark is right there. Clark's got the lead up to 14 now for Memphis.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Lyles passes to Aldridge. Stolen by Brooks. Lobbed up there for Clark. Valanciunas finds Clark. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Sunday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together. And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Now here's Derozan. He has 6. And here is Murray. Aldridge kicks to Murray. Here's Pirtle, and the rejection by Jackson. Chalk up 2 there. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Brooks against White. Pass to Valanciunas. To the inside. Here's Jackson over Aldridge. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And, yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
And he knocks down the first one. And, Smitty, we see the success and the great talent level in the WNBA. Do you ever think we're going to see a woman on an NBA roster?
Well, Kevin, that's a good question. Let's look at the history of the game. We've had 2 women drafted, Denise Long back in 1969 and Lucia Harris in 1977. I will say this, Kevin, I do believe so. I think in my era, there's one player I got a chance to watch and play against that could have played for sure with Cheryl Miller.
And the shot is good. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Morant outside. To the middle. It's deflected. Clark dishes to Morant. Sweet move.
He went high.
That was nice.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Spurs shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Murray, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Brooks outside. And the basket by Jackson.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Spurs trail by 18. Derozan scanning the floor. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Derozan's got 8 points.
Right in the teeth of that defense, Derozan explosive through contact.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Kicks it to Brooks. Back to Valanciunas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Love the aggression that Valanciunas showed there. He welcomed the contact inside to get to the line.
Grizzlies have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. He misses the free throw.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
Winslow's checked in for Memphis. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Passes it to Poeltl. Fades back. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists here tonight.
Textbook form from Poeltl, getting room to shoot from the mid-range and nailing the shot.
Now here's Morant. 8 points for him. Winslow against Derozan, and Poeltl sends it back. Brooks kicks to Morant. 5 on the clock. The pass to Jackson. And stolen by White. And here comes White, leading the fast break. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Lets it go from 14. And it's Derozan missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
A different look now for San Antonio. Gay comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in for White. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Morant dishes to Winslow. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Gay. His last outing, he had 8 points. Now here's Murray. He kicks it to Poeltl. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
No, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Here's Murray. And he drops it in from the low post. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him, draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
Now here's Morant. 8 points for him. 1:50 left to play in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson finds Winslow. Now here's Morant for 3. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Some changes for Memphis. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Anderson comes in for Jackson. And Jones subbed in for Morant. .137 left to play here in the half. Inside, here's Murray. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
wiry strong. If you're going to get physical with Murray, you better go the rest of the way to prevent the and one.
For San Antonio, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Here's Melton. He's got 6. To the paint. Here's Winslow. Misses the layup.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Feeds to Gay, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jang. Well, as usual, a lot of offense in the NBA is being generated from the small forward position this season. Here are the league's best at that position. 5th best, Derozan.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
The small forward position is traditionally a lot of scoring from that position. These fellas carry on that tradition.
Now here's Jang. Here's Winslow. And Derozan sends it back.
With that leaping ability of Derozan, he can go get it.
Pass to Mills. 36 seconds left in the first half. Memphis leading by 16. Winslow finds Jones. Here's Melton. Back to Jones. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Jones has got 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
20 seconds left now here in the second. Winslow against Derozan. Knocked away. What a performance for Brandon Clark. He has been the story for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Kenny, what was your impression?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout city.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Well, the shooting was terrible. They didn't seem to have a plan at the offensive end. Let's see, the defense had them bottled up. Listen, I'm not a coach. They need to change their strategy right away, right now, pronto.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for San Antonio, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. White is out there with Murray, and it's Derozan in at the 3, the small forward. And that one's good. Brooks.
A good vertical athlete. Brooks can finish in there even when challenged.
Pass to Aldridge. Goes back up, and he converts the layup. Aldridge has got his first basket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Spurs trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Nice shot by Brooks.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the score by Memphis. Pass to Derozan. Here's Aldridge. Easy jumper from very short distance. Aldridge has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just the money area for LaMarcus. That's the shot you want your offense to produce.
And the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Murray with the defensive effort. Ball's knocked loose. Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Derozan. Brooks covering. Here's Murray. Good. And it's Derozan picking up the assist. Murray's got 11 points.
Working off ball, something Murray continues to develop. That's a nice play.
Brooks outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Trey Lyles checked in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for White. And both free throws good for Brooks. Spurs trail by 18. Murray outside. Here's Aldridge. Pass to Derozan. Shot clock at 6. The wide open look here for Aldridge. And another basket for San Antonio. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Now Morant. He's got 8. Clark outside. Back to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
You look back at that 2019 draft. Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2. And with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
That's good from Morant.
You know, in most NBA drafts, Ja Morant would have gone #1 overall, but not in a draft with Zion, at least not at the time.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick.
Here's Vassell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now the feed to Aldridge. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
You kidding me? It wasn't that Aldridge dunked it. It was the way he dunked it. He meant that one.
They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Valanciunas against Lyles. Murray outside. Outside Aldridge. Passes it to Vassell. Picked him clean. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Brooks kicks to Valanciunas. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got his third assist on the night.
Stretching the floor, the new concept for Valanciunas. In his first 5 years, he attempted just 4 triples total.
Here's Vassell.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
Morant outside. Here's Valanciunas. San Antonio with the rebound. Aldridge has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Murray against Valanciunas. And another turnover here by San Antonio.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jang, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Dylan Brooks. Now here's Morant. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And he gets the bucket.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Murray against Jones. Aldridge, the pass to Lyles. Murray outside. The pass to Johnson. They need this. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And good that time. Morant's got 14 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
San Antonio with the ball. Murray kicks to Aldridge. The Spurs working the ball around now.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Johnson wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Clark outside. Pass to Jang. He's off on that one. Murray with the defensive effort. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Timeout.
A different look now for San Antonio. Rudy Gay's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Justice Winslow comes in for Brandon Clark. San Antonio calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for John Morant. Mills passes to Gay. Trying to get something going. Lyles no good, but they recover it. The Grizzlies have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That's his first foul. Melton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Winslow. Second shot opportunity, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You see some of the craftiness of Winslow. Just knows how to generate offense.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Winslow.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Both good from the line that time.
I love the energy and effort Winslow brings to the court. If he continues to play hard, I think he'll be around for a long time.
Passes to Gay. And there's the pass to Mills. Clock at 6. Johnson outside. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Count that bucket. Mills has got his first 2 points.
A proficient scorer out in space. Mills hustles up court, gets the look he wants.
Up top, Jang. Down low. Here's Winslow, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Using that solid frame inside, Winslow draws the foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That free throw missing. The Spurs making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. Here's Mills. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Pirtle. Gay outside. Over Anderson. And the shot is long. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Melton passes to Anderson. Poked loose. Mills with the steal. And they're pushing it up. And Winslow pulls it down. Winslow's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Jang. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Gay. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Anderson. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got 3 assists in the game. So it's San Antonio now. Here's Gay. The rebound by Anderson.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
To the inside and finished off by Anderson.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. .153 left in the third quarter. And here's Mills for 3. Rebound by Jang. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 20-6 run. Launches a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Derozan. Here's Johnson. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
1:19 left in the third quarter. Anderson with the ball. Now guarded by Derozan. Back to Anderson. Here's Melton. Here's Jang. A three-pointer off the mark. The Spurs shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Feeds it to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Anderson with the ball. 8 points for him. To the middle, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Mills, following the score by Memphis. Over Jones. Mills can't hit. Memphis has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Winslow, the pass to Jang. And that's collected by Gay. Gay's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
And here's Mills. Pass to Derozan. Over Winslow. Here's Pirtle. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, we've got Allen. And it's Tillman in at the 5 spot. And it's in there.
I love great ball movement. DeRozan's the kind of guy you can trust to make the right decision.
And so here's Memphis, following the bucket by the Spurs. To the wing on the left, Conchar. And it's off from 3-point range. San Antonio with the ball. White, wide open. He fired. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
What a beautiful shot by Derek White. I love how fast he acts in these situations.
Here's Melton. Anderson outside. Passes it to Tillman. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Allen. It's hauled in by Bates-Diop. Spurs trail by 21. Well, here you sit, Smitty, at the broadcast table. Is there anything you notice about the game now that you didn't notice when you were playing?
Yes, Kevin. I mean, seriously, I did not know how much Kevin Harlan ate between games and during games. It is unreal. The before, the during, and after. You are a champ, Kevin, to be able to eat that much and to do your job.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside, White. Gay outside. Oh, good on the three.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
They get the rebound. Another shot. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So we'll see Derozan go to the line here. That one's on Morant. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. That's good from Derozan.
I mean, a terrific free throw shooter. Derozan really pushes the action, looking to score and or get fouled.
Now here's Morant. There's the pass to Valanciunas. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And here are the Spurs. They're on an 11-3 run right now. And Derozan kicks to Gay. Back to Derozan. And the layup's good off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Memphis leading by 16. Now here's Brooks. Knocked loose. It's Brooks on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Clark for 3. The offensive rebound. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Great use of the pump fake. Smart move by Valanciunas to get himself to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Now White. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 13-5 run. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Those are the plays you want from Valanciunas on the defensive end. Didn't hesitate to challenge the shot.
Aldridge looking for an opening. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. White, good. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
Love how Derek plays the game. Catches fire quick when he's getting to his spots.
Morant outside. And it's Clark in the corner. Pass to Jackson. Rebounded by the Spurs. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds in the game. Looking to end his cold spell. And there's the nice layup by Gay.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
White against Brooks. Morant outside. Here's Clark Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Aldridge misses. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 16-point lead. No good from Clark. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 17-7 run. And it's White missing. Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And there's the feed to Jackson. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
All that length, Aldridge able to close airspace quickly.
The 3 from Morant. That one's not going to go. As the Spurs taking it the other way. Releases from 15, and it's White missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Clark outside. Kicks to Brooks. With the floater, and it's good on the layup.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Gay. And the rejection by Valanciunas. White the pass to Aldridge. Inside, a second chance effort. And it's Morant with the rebound. The Grizzlies shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And both free throws good for Brooks. Steve, if you were playing in this era, how engaged do you think you'd be on social media?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kevin. I think a lot, because I think right now that's just the way this era communicates. And obviously there's some negatives to social media, but there's a lot of positive from a standpoint of being able to reach your fans, get your message out, especially what we've been going through in this time for social injustice. But I also think there's a lot of marketing and branding opportunities through social media.
San Antonio with the ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Murray. Good. And it's Derozan picking up the assists. Derozan's got 6 assists here tonight. Morant against Murray. Morant with it. Left side Jackson over Gay. Here's Valanciunas. And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Back to Gay. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Getting it done inside. Rudy Gay not just floating around the perimeter.
Morant against Murray. Here's the lob to the hoop. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Spurs trail by 18. Murray outside. Here's Derozan. That one wide left. Memphis has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
When you have the size that Valanciunas has, there aren't many people getting in the way of your dunk.
San Antonio's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Derozan. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Clark. Memphis leading by 20. Well, Smitty, you were a player with versatility and length. How much fun would you have had with today's style of play?
I think, Kevin, I was a guy that kind of played 1 through 3 at 6'8". But nowadays, I could have played 1 through 5. I would have loved playing the 5 position. Reason why, I could have got my shot off at any time I wanted. And the three-point shot, Kevin, you can take 10, 12 three-pointers. I would have loved that.
Now, here's Clark. Following the shot by Rudy Gay. Clark dishes to Valanciunas.
Like the way that Valanciunas worked his way to the line on that shot. Never let the defender get comfortable.
And the Spurs with some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Mills in for Derek White.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Spurs shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Here's Derozan, and finished off by Derozan.
Well, we're seeing the defense make adjustments, but Derozan is making great reads, finding ways to counter.
And here is Brooks. Right side Jackson. Back to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. His three-pointers off the mark. Spurs trail by 20.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Morant drives in. Jackson gets the bucket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. Now the pass to Derozan. They shoot again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Can't blame the defense for going on that shot fake. Pirtle is very skilled at doing this.
First one falls for him.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size, a 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Memphis leading by 20. Here's Morant. Outside Jackson. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now here's Mills. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
And though he's become a more complete player, Patty Mills' calling card is still the deep ball.
Here's Morant. To the paint. Here's Jackson. San Antonio with the rebound. Aldridge has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Grizzlies.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Valanciunas.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
And that one's good, Morant.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Here's Mills, following the basket by John Morant. Derozan, and the dunk by Derozan.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And San Antonio has possession. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. DeRozan's shot is good.
This is where DeRozan is one of the best, below the foul line, making plays.
Now here's Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. You know, there is a better game, there is a worse game, but, you know, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.